Hi everyone, Nina here. Thanks for joining me today as we create this beautiful art journal using the new products that I just got from Stamperia. I got these beautiful 4 pages of cutouts. They come together as a package. Look, it's very easy to pop them out. There is no need to cut or anything. Even the little details you don't need to cut and spend time. Look at the beautiful large images, and the fourth page will be quotes. All the images will come showing on both sides. So if your journal needs the girl to be looking to the left or the right, you can do that, even your birds facing any direction. I also got this beautiful art journal that is 6 by 6. It's perfect for these images that I just showed. All the pages are made from thick watercolor paper, so you can do any mixed media project on top of them and it will just won't warp on you. Also, I got this 8 by 8 beautiful scrapbooking sheets. All the images are so beautiful and matching together with the images that I just show you. Also from this release, you have three uh, patterns of the rub-ons and 2 stencils and this beautiful 8 pages rice paper. We're gonna use 2 of them today. It's gonna be a beautiful project. Excuse how I sound. I'm a little sick. I also got this stamp set and I missed buying this for my secret diary collection. The collection we're going to use today is called Dewdrops. It's beautiful, so like dreamy blue and pink shades. So we're gonna start by cutting just by hand these two rice paper. And I do have a rice paper glue. I just couldn't find it in my working area. So instead of wasting time, I decided to just use my matte media glue and look how beautiful it is looking. Then the next step, I'm going to use this stamp set that I just showed you directly with archival ink and then on the page without an acrylic block or anything, just so it would not give a perfect impression and it will look a little sketchy matching the design of this art journal. Then I'm going to stamp 2 of these circular stamps. They look so beautiful, like it's one of is a train and the other I think is a helicopter or something. I wanted to darken or make a little more pinkish edges all around. So so the pink color won't fade away because I wanted to match with the image of the girl with the camera on the right. You can see it here on my glass mat. So I'm adding this, I think it's a worn lipstick. You will find all the materials linked below, including all the colors that I used for the ink pads. And this is vintage photo. I'm gonna ink all around the edges of all the images cutouts that I'm going to use today to make everything, to remove the white edge all around my images and to make everything match together. I added this blue masking tape before I inked, so I leave this beautiful white edge all around my art journal page. Next step, I'm going to bring my stencil and sort of frame all around my page using my sponge dapper vintage photo color and this beautiful stencil, and then dabbing a little bit by little bit on my stencil, giving this beautiful frame. Look how nice. Some of them are leaves, some of them are flowers and branches. Every little detail add to the beautiful visual texture of our art journal page. The last step is I'm going to smoosh a couple of my ink pads against my glass mat and then sprinkle with a little water. The spray that I'm using was on Amazon. I'm gonna link it down below if you want to check it out. And then I'm going to bring my brush, lift some of the diluted ink, and then just flick my brush with my finger like this to give this beautiful extra detail to the background. The next step, I'm gonna add another cluster, another focal point diagonally on the top left corner of the girl image that I just added. I found these beautiful photo frames and I decided to use it. I removed the picture inside it, and then I have my scoreboard and I'm gonna score this photo frame And here I'm just checking which side I want to have facing up. One side is pink and the other is blue, so I decided to make the blue face up to make the photo frame stand out from the pink background. Here I'm just folding it, making sure that the crease is well folded. Then I'm again going to bring my vintage photo ink pad and ink all around the edges so the photo frame also matches with the rest of the focal points that I'm gonna add on this page. I am then gonna glue shut this photo frame with my glue, and then I'm gonna add this another beautiful cutout. It's a pink flower from the cutouts, and I'm gonna raise it from the top a little bit, adding this foam tape behind it, so I give it a little dimension. I also added foam tape behind the image of the girl with the camera, adding glue again, and adding liquid glue makes it easy for you to wiggle a room to wiggle the image until you find the final position where you want to have it, and then you can press and leave it to dry. I also found this beautiful branch that I thought I'm gonna add behind my photo frame, and then after deciding where I want everything, I'm just gonna glue it and leave it to dry. I also thought that the left part of the girl feels a little empty, so I added this flower and couple leaves, same colors, so they would complement each other. I love that I added the sort of beige leaf, and it's gonna match really nice with this coat that I decided to use. They're both beige color. Then I'm gonna edge to keep the same theme around all the focal points. I'm gonna ink the edges around the coat, the word glow, and then I did add a little scrap of paper behind it to raise it a little bit, and then a dot of glue, and then I did stick it in place. I also decided to use some of the rub-ons. They're sort of bubbles that I'm gonna add, I think, 3 clusters here and there. Make sure that you cut your rub-on image that you want out of the sheet, because it will be very difficult to decide to isolate if you add the whole sheet and then you start rubbing. A lot of pieces from the sheet, images from the sheet are gonna stick, even the ones that you don't want. So make sure to cut it out and then stick it and then rub. I'm also using my Art by Marlene white acrylic marker to add a little here and there to give the final touch of the image. I had so much fun creating this art journal with you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye!